What's going on, y'all? It's Get to 39. One of my thoughts about something kind of personal to me, and you may or may not know about it. You may or may not have heard about it some years back. My thoughts today is on Scott Caruthers, the founder of the BDX cult. BDX stands for Beta Dominion Xenophilia. It was a really big case on it. This dude, he was, pretty much he was like an excellent con artist. And the reason it's personal to me is because I could never talk about it growing up, but I am his biological son. And my mother's name was mentioned in the case and everything. Like, she declined talking to investigators when they were forming a case against him, because this whole thing was just crazy. I don't know, it might be a while before I put this one out, because I might actually do some editing on this one and add things and show you guys websites and stuff, but the reason I'm working on this one here, the reason this is working on my thought process, is because he was sentenced, I think, to like 40 years in prison, if not more. But I've heard rumor that he got out, that they suspended his sentence, and somehow that made him eligible to get out of prison. And I have a few connections in the right places had helped me research this to see if I can track him down. And it's not that I want to, reunite with dear old dad or anything like that, because he walked out of my life when I was a year old. Pretty much he disowned me, and my mother told me and showed me the proof and everything when I got old enough to understand, But I was blessed to have someone step in and play the role of dad, and he's always going to be my dad. Not to mention my mother's husband, my stepfather. So I lost one dad and gained two. And if you are a born-again believer like I am, I actually gained three fathers. And number one is my Father in heaven. But I'm not going to preach to y'all today. But yeah, while I got y'all watching, turn the camera around. See, that's him. And it's Scott Caruthers. See, they got a whole site dedicated to the research of this dude. So yeah, like, this guy is, hope that he got his life right, but I doubt it. But yeah, I don't know, if you are out, Scott, and you are, able to access the internet and all the freedoms of the free world that we have, and you happen to see this, contact me, by all means. I'd love to sit down and talk to you face to face. I'll even record it, put it online. I want to find out. I want to pick your brain. I want to see what it is that makes you tick. I don't know. You used your intelligence for less than positive, less than good, more likely evil cause. And you might actually believe that you were doing it for the good reasons, but I've been told that I possess some of your intellectual traits, so I refuse to be anything like any con artist in history, period. So yeah, I am. And to the guy Rick A. Ross of the Rick A. Ross Institute, I sent you an email from G39 Productions, and hopefully you'll see it and you'll message me back and assist me in my my search. So like I said, that this video, there might be more to it later, or I might go ahead and release this one, or I'm not sure yet. But I want to sit down face to face with Scott Caruthers of BDX, Beta Dominion Xenophilia, and talk to him in person, and find out why. What was the purpose? You really believe that you're a space alien? You really believe that you're a god of some sort? So what's that make me? A demigod? Come on, man. I wouldn't have had to struggle as much as I struggled throughout my life. My mother wouldn't have had to struggle as much as she struggled throughout my whole time growing up, if that was the case. Because we could have been like, poof, and things would have been great. And if that was the case, if you were such a great being, a celestial being, or an extraterrestrial being like you claim to be, wouldn't you want to have your offspring around you? And as far as I know, I have several half-brothers and possibly half-sisters out there, because you weren't exactly faithful. I don't know, man. Oh yeah. You might have heard who I am through others when I was younger. If you really want to find out how I feel about you, look up my music. And I'm saying this if you're actually seeing this video and you get to watch it. It says look up Gifted 39. It's capital G dot capital I dot capital F dot capital T dot capital E dot capital D dot 39. Gifted 39. Look that up on any site, pretty much. Facebook, SoundCloud, Twitter, YouTube. Look up the song Birth Father. Matter of fact, if there's no free link to it anywhere, I'll probably make sure that it gets put out there for free, so you can hear exactly what you did and what you made. But you know what? All that being said, and I pray that this gets to you. I forgive you for walking out on me and my mother. I forgive you for everything that you didn't do. I forgive you for everything that you did do. And I just pray that your soul is saved. I pray that you find Yeshua, Jesus, the Christ, before you pass away. And I know you're not young in years anymore. I did the math. You should be in your 60s. Not to mention I'm 29. I'll be 30 July 16th. So if you actually want to see one of the children that you helped create, who grew up and became a man without your input, without your help, you at least want to see that person face to face. If you are free and you're able to contact me, do it. I'll meet you. I'll travel to you. I'm married now. I got a dog. I have a son of my own. So you're missing out on a lot. You've missed out on a lot because of the choices you made. So I don't need to hate you. I'm sure you've had plenty of time to think. Even if you're thinking of ways to try to prove your innocence. That's all for now. But those are my thoughts, and for all my viewers, my subscribers here who watch my videos, let me know what you think. Did I catch you off guard? Do you think I'm wrong for wanting to meet my biological father at least once before he passes away? What would you do if it was you? Those are the things I'm wondering. I'm going to keep digging into this like I've been for the past couple years, and as I find out things, I'll let y'all know. But yeah, like I said, if you guys are watching, interested in finding out more on this Scott Caruthers, Who, by the way, I don't have his last name. I have my mother's last name. If you want to find out more about him, just Google it. It's his name is spelled capital SCOTT, capital CARUTHERS. And if you look up www.rickross.com, there's like /groups /BDX.html. There's like a whole list of everything. So yeah, I mean, there's plenty of information on this guy. It's just now I'm just trying to locate him, lock him down. You know, track him down, I should say, so I can talk to him in person. That's all. I've talked about 11 minutes about this, but anybody watching, anybody can help, you know, hit me up, g39productions@gmail.com. Keep subscribing, keep watching, give me your input, let me know what you think. God bless y'all.